Welcome.
Hi, I'm being brave. So, do I just hit start or how do you do this? You just hit start, okay. So the talk, right? Okay. So I'm doing this for my daughters Zoe and Bailey, 7 and 6 years old, two girls. I was an Anaheim resident for the last 5 years, and I moved my mother out of here due to, I don't want to even get into this issue, due to this and the Stingray equipment that the ACLU attempted to go up against. So I'm going to leave that alone because I fear for my life. We're in Placentia, and this happens to be going on still. So I haven't purchased any type of weapon, but I want the internet to see my face because when I'm not there and my mom's being harassed, I'm being brave here. Okay, so I'm just going to move from that. But you, young man, are very brave for coming in here and doing that. We do need to talk about these issues because I was one of those kids. Without the lack of a father, I got into a lot of trouble. My mom had 5 of us kids that she had to take care of, and I was the one that was a troublemaker because of the lack of the father. And that's what the officers are dealing with, is there's no father, so the kids don't know how to respect the officers. Now, one of my brothers is in law enforcement. I have a lot of friends in LAPD that I babysat, so I'm very proud on that. I look young, I'm 42, but thank Mom. And I'm just doing this for my daughters. We left this city because I don't know what that is. I have a lot of videos in the range of 40 different videos where I've left Anaheim, gone to Buena Park to Garden Grove, gone to Huntington Beach, and I don't know why it's happening. A detective, I have the conversation, some type of investigator called my brother, who's a sergeant for the sheriffs. So I don't even want to talk to my brother because I'm afraid that his life might be in danger. But the point is this, I came here for the homeless because whatever they were looking in my past, I said, all right, let me show everybody who I am. So I met Josh Collins, and I've started helping with the homeless. In one day, I knocked on my neighbors. I said, you got blankets, you got jackets, whatever. I'm going to load up my car in 15 minutes. I went through, and I was able to take care of people. Other people on Instagram in their cities, like Fresno or wherever, they did the same thing. So by me, one man doing that, that happened. So my point is this, is that for the Disneyland tickets that we just increased, you just take $5 from each ticket sale. If you times that times, 7 days or so, 220,000 times 7 days is 1,540,000 per week. 4 weeks, that's $6,160. Chop that in half. There's your homeless fix. Good. God bless you. Good night. Please remember this face because I don't know what's happening in Anaheim. We're gone. I hope they figure it out. That's all. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, everybody, I'm the cameraman. Before I begin, when you leave here tonight, remember it's raining and not to forget about the ones that don't have a shelter, the homeless out there tonight. And I request that the camping ordinance be revoked until the Kramer shelter is open and that you form a body of members of the public to address this homeless task force issue. Now, tonight I'm going to be talking about the Angels. Now, I'm not talking about the baseball team here. I'm talking about these Angels. Okay. In the Anaheim Police Department's 2015 year-end review book on page 13, it talks about the equipment on the Angels. Specifically, N326 PD, which is the black one with the gold stripe. Now, on the equipment here, it says a 40 million candle power light, 4 radios, an HD FLIR camera, a 100-gallon bucket to assist with water drops and firefighting calls, and a speaker that can be heard up to a mile away. Now, it says right here in the bottom right corner, enough said. Well, actually, there's more to be said. What it doesn't mention is that this helicopter is equipped with a DRTB aux, or better known as a dirt box. A dirt box is a device that disguises itself as a cell phone tower and makes cell phones think that it is one, allowing it to collect information from many phones all at once, which the Anaheim Police Department only admitted to using after the ACLU filed a public records lawsuit for denying their public records request. I would have brought the documents to show, but I do not have enough ink to print out 464 pages. Some newer versions can even decrypt information, allowing the police to spy on emails, text messages, and even voicemails. Now, why would the City of Kindness need to develop a device to buy a device to collect information on the cities residents, neighboring cities' residents, and the millions of people that visit Disneyland each year? What has compelled me to talk about this was the gentleman that spoke at last council meeting that said he was in fear for his life because of what has been done to him and his family. I tried to ask him more about what happened, but he was so terrified afterwards, he refused to talk to anybody and told me and another gentleman that were sitting right there he does not trust anybody. Now, I am a superstitious man, and if some unlucky accident should befall him, if he should be shot in the head by a police officer, or he should hang himself in his jail cell, or if he's struck by a bolt of lightning, then I'm going to blame some of the people in this room, and that I do not forgive. Thank you.